La 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 la.
You think it's a long trip north to Pere Marquette State Park? Try flying there from South America or the Caribbean when you only weigh 1/8 of an ounce. It's Hummingbird Day at Pere Marquette, and this place is to hummingbirds what Capistrano is to swallows. Every summer, the hummers follow the rivers back here in enormous numbers.
Now, why are you doing that? Putting those bands on.
The next time it's caught, somebody will know that I banded it here. Comes back next year, we know it survived a year. See the back? But she doesn't have a red throat. So that's the distinguishing thing. A male has a red throat. And she's much bigger than the males.
Oh, really?
Much larger. Here she goes. Ready?
Lou Hendricks and Kathy Hutchison are trapping and banding hummingbirds, just like you'd trap and band bald eagles or California condors. Well, sort of, but smaller. Lots smaller.
So what we do is we try to enclose them gently in the hand so as not to break bones or feathers. Breathe through the bag pretty easily.
He's not real fond of it, though.
No, well, imagine somebody came along and grabbed you and
when all you wanted was a little sweet liquor.
Dropped you in a bag. Yeah, they don't like it too much.
Even school kids know hummingbirds are the tiniest birds in the world, that their hearts beat more than 1,200 times a minute, that their wings flap 70 times a second, that some migrate 2,000 miles each way, that they have to eat constantly to support that kind of metabolism.
Watch his teeth.
Yeah. They don't have teeth. 3.4.
And that prospect of a free lunch is what gets them trapped and tagged.
Tail feathers on the male, all dark, pointy, longer on the outside than on the inside, so it has forked tail effect. And of course they have the red throat, but it's actually black feathers. Okay. Out of here.
Native Americans considered hummingbirds stuff of legend, spreaders of life on Earth, that they protect their nests with hearts of eagles. They would make garments for the most important ceremonies from hummingbird feathers. Hummers were powerful magic.
I had one bird that came and perched all day long, every day. It was wonderful.
If you ask me, for those of us who put out red hummingbird feeders full of sugar water, the tiny birds are still magical. There's something special about them. But nobody asked me. So I asked Kathy Landis, and she said so too.
It's incredible, their size and the distance that they travel and just everything about them.
Kathy Hutchison sneers at the idea that hummers are special because they're
small and cute and they're unusual.
To her, they're science.
I do research on hummingbirds with my statistician over there.
But why hummingbirds? I mean,
Because there's a lot of them in southern Illinois. We have more in southern Illinois than any place else in the nation. Last year I banded 4,980 new ones, and then I caught about 600 old ones. Oops, here's a bird.
These traps aren't high-tech. One has a hole in the mesh, bird flies in, can't fly out. The other has a curtain attached to a string, sort of like the box and stick traps every city kid set up in their backyard to catch a rabbit or a tiger.
You're only here filming the ones I have trouble with.
It took a kid to ask the question all the adults wondered about, but were too polite to ask.
See what it is, whether it's a boy or...
That hurt her. Sounds like a bracelet.
No, it's like a bracelet. It's very loose on her leg.
see there, I finally shot one that was easy to catch.
Ah, thank you so much.
And while the crowds here at Pere Marquette are fascinated watching the birds being trapped and banded, they get their biggest thrill out of watching the birds being released.
There you go. He's whining. Typical male. He's whiny.
And that's a true St. Louis thing.
La 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 la.